Sports Addicts in the Attic. I'm Alex. This is Jordan. We just got done with the longest week 12 ever. I'm going into week 13.
Be a long one too, man.
It's going to be a long one as well. We got a game. We got it ending on a Tuesday.
Yeah,
On a Tuesday. So, and yeah, that's what game is that? What game is Tuesday?
Tuesday's gonna be the Cowboys and Ravens.
Cowboys Ravens. Yeah. Okay, I didn't know that was the one on Tuesday, but I have that on here for something special at the end of the video here. Anyways, looking into week 13, the first game I want to talk about is the 49ers and the Bills. Obviously 49ers kind of going through new things. They got a new home, which is in Arizona. And they're kind of technically the first team to go through having some sort of a bubble. Bubble. That. How does the stadium change affect the 49ers? Do you think it's going to affect them in a negative way, positive way? What do you think's going on there?
You know, I don't really think it's gonna affect them. Maybe it'll help them get healthier. Keeping their players from getting COVID because they're not able to go home with their families. But too, I mean, if they're not able to go home with their families, are they allowed to go out?
I don't know. From my understanding, they're not. From my understanding, it's hotel, work at the stadium, and back to the hotel.
Well,
So, and if that's the case,
they need a. The only way I see it working is that they take the Jimmy Butler mentality in there. Don't
get a haircut.
Don't get a haircut. Don't shower.
Don't see your family.
Don't see your family.
Don't wear deodorant.
Nope. Work hard.
Yeah. And I feel like if they do take that approach, though, like you said, getting healthy, less risk of getting COVID than any other team, unless when they travel, of course. But still less risk than any other team.
Yeah.
And I could see it working in their favor. I could see maybe teams along these last few weeks here end up getting COVID, but 49ers don't because they're technically in a bubble and they're more protected. There's more stricter protocols for that.
Yeah.
I could see the only thing I see it affecting them is in a positive way, especially this year, if it does at all.
Yeah.
With that being said, I don't know how much of a positive effect you think it has. Do you think it's enough to get them in the playoffs? Do you think that they could potentially get that 7th seed there?
No.
No?
Nope, I don't have them in the playoffs.
I have them at the 7th seed there. And that's just why. I'm taking off and running with that idea that being in some type of like a quasi bubble, I guess you would say, is going to be good, and that potentially the NFL is going to see that, and they might do some type of bubble for the playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah, they could. So, your bold prediction, you got them winning this week or what?
49ers at the Bills. That would be an upset. I don't have them winning in all reality. If it plays out, though, you know what I'm saying? You can, you can definitely recall back to me and say, hey, he was right and this is why, because he's right about the bubble. But against the Bills, I don't care where you are. The Bills are looking good. The 49ers, not so much. I don't have that as an upset.
What you got as a score then?
As a score for 49ers Bills, man, I don't see the 49ers getting too much. I see it looking like about 17-27, 10-point game. It'll be a little close, but nothing crazy.
Yeah. I don't believe in the 49ers at all. So, I got the Bills 24-10 in that game, and it shouldn't really be a problem for them.
Okay. All right, so you got Bills 24-10.
Yep.
So Do you think that this situation, though, that the 49ers are going through, do you think it could be a potential thing where the league looks into kind of having every team in a bubble, kind of, or not go by team, maybe even go by division or by conference?
Yeah, I mean, I think that it could happen if we had, a major outbreak. But I think by the time the playoffs come, I mean, they're probably gonna have. I would imagine NFL players will be one of the first people with the vaccination.
Yeah.
So this might just be all by the wayside. I mean, the vaccination should be coming out to this month to, the healthcare workers and the older people in the assisted living facilities. And then you got to think the next people are going to probably be the, sports.
Sports.
I'd rather
entertainment.
Yeah.
Actors. Rich people.
Yep. So, I don't see it happening because I think that the COVID thing is kind of, I think we've hit the peak of it, and I think that we're going to come down, and by the time playoffs come, but it could happen.
That reminded me, have you ever seen This Is the End, bro? Yeah, when like Jonah Hill, he's like, don't worry, we'll be alright. When like everything goes to shit, he's like, who are they going to say first? Us. Actors, the rich people. We're gonna be the first ones.
Yeah,
that's probably what's gonna happen too.
Yeah,
definitely.
It is. I mean, whatever. That's how it's gonna be. So that's how I look at it. I don't think they're gonna end up going to it. With the NFL doing a bubble, I mean, it'd be a lot harder than.
We're good for the NBA, but yeah, it would.
You got more people. You got. Possibly they could do it in the playoffs. It'd be cool, but I don't see it.
Yeah. Not really. It is a possibility, though, and we'll see how that works out for the 49ers in that way. Next, for looking in, we have Saints versus Falcons. The reason I bring this up, you see the Falcons kind of destroy the, not just kind of, they did, the Raiders, which were looking good. Do you think that the Falcons could upset the Saints? And, we had the Saints losing a couple so that the Packers get the first. Could this be one of them where the Falcons upset the Saints?
This is going to be a tough...
Atlanta.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough game for the Saints. I got the Saints winning this game. But it's not going to be... This is going to be Taysom Hill's biggest challenge, I think. Because... Not that the Falcons' defense, I don't think is going to be... They're not going to play like they did against the Raiders.
It could be a shootout.
It's
potentially
with I think it's going to be...
Matty Ice and Taysom Hill. Maybe shootout with Matty Ice and Drew Brees. But, hey, you could kind of steer the other way there to see that there's going to be upset. You got the Saints still?
Yeah, I do got the Saints. I'm gonna take the Saints. I think that their defense is going to hold a little better than the Falcons' defense. I'm going to take them 27 to 20.
27 to 20. All right. I have the Falcons winning there. I think they are going to pull it off. I don't think it's going to be too much of a high-scoring game. I see it being 21 to the Saints getting 14 points.
Wow.
Taysom Hill's going to probably run it. 2 rushing touchdowns by Taysom Hill.
Yeah.
And that might be the time where they're like, Drew Brees, are you healthy yet?
Yeah. Jameis?
So, Jameis, how you feeling? You still eating them dubs? So we need some of that. Yeah, so that's what I have there. Nice upset. And on to the next. We got to talk about the team, man. Number 3 seed right now. I don't know why. Again, we haven't figured out why the Seahawks are over.
Let us know.
Packers.
Somebody do that research and let us know.
Anyways, they could get the first, and they play a lowly Eagles team with the Carson Wentz, who's not doing so great, and our defense, it happens to be on fire right now. So I'm looking forward to this game. Do you think the Packers can continue playing at a high level after that Chicago game into the Eagles? and just straight up scoring points, or do you think they're gonna try to play down like they kind of do against teams?
No, I think they're going to be prepared. They know that they have a tough, it's going to take a lot to get the number 1 seed. Two things that the reason I think they're going to stay focused is that, and Aaron Rodgers is going to be focused because he's focused on that MVP trophy.
Laser vision. There's nothing wrong with tunnel vision.
I think
I don't know where that got started. Tunnel vision's all right. It's good.
Good stuff. Good stuff. I don't think that they're gonna have trouble with the Eagles. I think it's gonna be a pretty lopsided game. I think we're gonna
still be lopsided. What do you got for the score there?
I'm gonna go 34 to 17.
All right, 34 to 17. Pack. All right, so. Before we go into mine, though, you got to consider the Eagles are still fighting for a playoff spot.
Yeah.
In the East, do you think this is a must-win game for them if they want to stay in that race with Washington and New York kind of looking good?
No. I don't think there's such thing as a must-win in that division.
Oh, you're here.
I mean,
maybe in week 17.
Yeah, if you're playing against the division rival, those are must-wins for that division.
Oh yeah.
But not playing against one of the top teams in the league. I mean, you can't expect. Even as an Eagles fan, what do you guys expect to beat the Packers? Come on.
Yeah.
Let's be realistic.
Yeah. So with that being said, it's not a must-win. And I do have the Packers winning as well.
I think it's more of a must-win for the Packers.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
they have the better team, so why? I don't see how
you don't win.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have the Packers putting up another 40 burger, but they're gonna get a little more. I see the Packers 45 to the Eagles 17. I got Packers 45. 17 over the
We're
Eagles.
gonna
Boom.
that one too.
Defense is looking hot. Rodgers is looking hot. Aaron Jones is always looking hot. And Jamal Williams has got those dance moves that keeps us going.
Ooh.
So, yeah. With that, with those looking in to week 13, which I like the most out of these games, because there are potential upsets and playoff implications.
Yeah.
There are more upsets, and there are some locked games. I feel like. What's your upset out of these games that we didn't talk about? Do you think this week that you have?
I like how the Texans are playing. I think Deshaun Watson's coming back. I think we're gonna have to do another top 10 because I think he's coming back in my top 10.
Yeah.
But I think, and you know how I don't like the Colts of
You don't like Phillip Rivers, I found out.
I mean, Phillip Rivers is just not a good quarterback. So I think Texans are going to win. I think it's not even going to be I mean, it's going to be a close game. It's going to be a good game. I got Texans 24-17.
Texans 24
Who's your upset
to
pick?
17.
You got some sort of upset pick?
I do have some sort of upset pick, and I'll tell you what it is right now. I feel like the only undefeated team in the NFL is going to no longer be undefeated to one of the lower teams in the NFL, but one of the biggest contenders in the NFC East, the Washington Redskins. If you look at that D-line, when you look at how Big Ben is not very mobile right now, I think it has all the recipes for being an upset with the Washington Redskins, fighting with the Giants, trying to get that playoff spot by winning the East. Alex Smith looking better. I see the Washington Redskins beating the Pittsburgh Steelers 28-21.
That's a terrible matchup for the Steelers.
It is.
You know what I mean?
It is.
Yeah, that's a good one, man.
Thanks.
Good pick.
Yeah, because you know I have the Redskins winning the East.
That would go a long ways if they beat the undefeated Steelers. So.
That would go a long way in their case. My lock for this week would be the Ravens over the Cowboys.
Your Cowboys.
They're not my Cowboys. I picked them to win the East after who did they beat with CeeDee Lamb making that incredible catch?
Vikings.
The Vikings, which looked good at the time too. They still look good, so it's kind of weird. But I do have the Cowboys losing in a close, surprisingly, even with Lamar Jackson, low-scoring game. I'm going to say Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens win that game 17-12, just because this last game on Wednesday was a weird score. So I'm going to give it 17-12.
All right.
Yep. So, and that is my lock.
My lock, huh? My lock, I'm going to take an easy one. Chiefs over the Broncos. This game is going to be over probably after the first quarter.
Drew Lock's coming back, bro. I might have to make a new top 10 talking about Drew Lock after this game.
Top 10
if he comes back.
COVID.
If he don't got COVID no more.
Chiefs are going to win 31-10.
Blowouts.
Blowout.
Okay. Well, there you have it.
There's our picks.
You have our picks. You have our upsets.
So remember the locks and the upsets are worth 2 points each. So see who wins next week.
We'll see. We're keeping track. You keep track, and we'll figure it out. This is Sports Addicts in the Attic. Like I said, I'm Alex. This is Jordan. Can't wait for week 13. We're getting closer to the playoffs.
Like the video, subscribe.
Share with your friends and family. Our
Peace.
wonderfulness. Peace out. Peace, love, and happiness. I think the next day,